don't drink because I'm weak. I drink because hearing your voice feels like pouring molten lead straight into my skull and letting it settle behind my eyes, while you laugh and think you're being clever. But there's nothing clever about the way you ruin every single thing you touch and leave people hollowed out like roadkill, like walking ghosts of who they were before you showed up with your cologne-covered pity and your ego, dressed like empathy, soaking up affection like a leech in heat and spitting it back out as contempt, as control, as manipulation, as more demands piled on demands, like the world owes you something because you never grew the spine to face your own filth alone. I don't drink to forget. I drink because I remember too clearly how your stare cuts through people like glass, like you're dissecting them for sport, as if standing in the same room makes you king, and every breath someone else takes feels like an offense against your paper-thin sense of power, and every time you speak it's like the whole universe drops a degree of warmth, and I feel it in my chest like a brick wrapped in barbed wire, so I pour something strong just to keep the shaking down, but it never really works, cause you're not just annoying, you're dangerous. You are the most toxic thing I've ever encountered, and I've met liars and abusers and monsters in human skin. But you make psychopaths look like misunderstood poets, and dictators look like misunderstood priests, and I finally understand why some people burn the whole damn house down and smile. I drink because trying to talk to you is like arguing with a wall that bleeds and then blames you for the mess, like debating with a black hole that spits out broken memories and calls it wisdom, like being stuck in a loop with every gaslight I ever escape, pretending to be a fucking therapist, and I sit there gritting my teeth like a statue while you act like you're just being honest, when what you really are is a parasite with Wi-Fi, a walking Twitter thread of tries disguised as charisma, and I fucking try to be the bigger person, to stay calm, to stay sober, but you push and push and push, like you're trying to see who breaks first, and one day I do, and you act surprised like you didn't spend every minute stoking the fire and calling it a conversation. I don't drink to escape you, I drink to anchor myself, to hold down the rage, to drown the noise you leave you echoing in my bones. I drink to fill the space in my chest where your voice used to claw. I drink because being sober near you is like being awake during surgery with no anesthesia, and there's only so many times a person can smile through that before they start building altars to the only thing that numbs it, and my altar is lined with glass, soaked in liquor, stacked with broken promises and hollow victories, and maybe it's killing me slowly, but at least it's killing the part of me that still wanted to fix you. The reason I don't keep ice in the freezer, because it melts from the heat of everything I boil inside when I hear your name, and you are the reason I never leave empty bottles out in the open, because if someone ever asked me why I drink so much, I'd have to say your name out loud, and I don't want to give that filth the power of echo.